Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to take you through the Armani Si range of perfumes. These were originally came out in 2003 and there have been various versions and flankers and editions that have come out ever since. So I'm going to just take you through them all. Armani Si is actually one of my favourite perfumes. I wear it all the time. So we might as well just start off with the original Eau de Parfum. I find this to be one of the classiest fragrances around. I think it's really feminine, really nice and really sort of ageless, and it doesn't sort of make me think of a particular generation or anything. And I also think it's one of those that's good for work, good for weekends, good for day, good for night, and it lasts quite well. It has quite good strength and power, so you can smell it yourself quite a lot while you're wearing it, and it kind of makes me feel kind of cozy and I find it quite comforting. So what does it actually smell like? So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I really love patchouli. So there's lots of patchouli in here as well as some vanilla to make it warm. There are some lovely fresh sort of rose notes in here, but it doesn't smell rosy, if that makes sense. And there's also cassis, the flower cassis in here. It kind of mixes with the rose, I think, to get a sort of gentle floral smell, kind of in a Coco Mademoiselle type of way. And then there's also some freesia and some woody notes in the base as it settles down. I do think this is quite similar to Coco Mademoiselle, though the vanilla perhaps makes it a little bit more gourmandy. But I just think this is just a lovely perfume, and yeah, I'm a huge fan. With the Eau de Parfum, you can also get body lotions, shower gels, and there's also an oil that you can use on your skin or in the bath or whatever you want. So if you love the Eau de Parfum, then there's loads of ways to layer this up and wear it in lots of different ways and just become an Armani Si girl. So it also comes in an Eau de Toilette version, and they have really changed the notes for this, so it is a bit of a different smell, and of course it's much lighter being an Eau de Toilette. And what they've done is they've added quite a lot of fruity, fresher notes, so you get quite a bit of blackcurrant and also pear, and both of which I really like. The vanilla, the rose, the patchouli are all still there, but just a bit softer, and they've added musk in, which I think softens everything and makes it much more of a sort of summery type, cloudy, light fragrance. There's also some peach, some lime and orange that you get when you first spray it, a little that sort of light citrus smell. I think with it being an Eau de Toilette and with it being a bit more fruity, it's perhaps a little bit more typical of a lot of perfumes that are out at the moment. It's not quite a statement as the Eau de Parfum. But I think what's quite nice is you can wear the Eau de Parfum, sort of put that on at the beginning of the day, and then take the Eau de Toilette with you in your handbag to sort of top up throughout the day to sort of stay fresh. I think that's quite a nice way, or use both of them and layer it a little bit. So they then released an intense version of Si by Armani, which comes in an all black bottle. As you would expect with it being intense, this is stronger and heavier, but interestingly they've kept some of the notes from the Eau de Toilette in here, so you still get quite a lot of blackberry, but it's heavier patchouli, heavier vanilla, a bit more rose. I think this is really nice for sort of winter when it's cold outside. You wrap up in this with the woody undertones. It feels very rich and luxurious and deep and fairly complicated as well, so I think it's a really nice cozy version of the Eau de Parfum. They've also released a kind of pure perfume version of Si, which is much more concentrated, so it's probably the most concentrated version you can get. Again, the blackberries in here, but it's really concentrated, you know, rose, patchouli. But what they've done is they've added some incense in here, so for me this changes the fragrance a bit and it makes it like a little bit more incensey, spicy. So it's not exactly the same, but it is definitely the sort of heaviest, almost verging on oriental type fragrance, whereas the others don't have any of that incense in. So lastly, most recently, they released Si Passion, which is the red bottle. Now this is almost a different fragrance. It still has a nod to the original, absolutely, but there's lots of new notes in here that weren't in the others. I would describe this as a fruity version of the Eau de Parfum. So they've got lots of pineapple in here, as well as the pear is much stronger in here, like that was in the Eau de Toilette. There's also blackcurrant, grapefruit, the vanilla's still there, but the patchouli's been really dialed down. I don't get much patchouli from this one. And the rose is there, and they've put heliotrope in, but the dominant fragrance is like a fruity, warm fruitiness, which doesn't really come through in any of the others. I think this one kind of I did get a bit of criticism because from a name like Passion and with the colour red, you don't always expect fruity. Perhaps if it was pink or yellow or something you would. So, but I think perhaps this could be nice for holidays or summer, with those sort of fruity pineapple pina colada notes in there. But I really like it. It probably is a bit more normal and generic. There are lots of fruity perfumes out these days, but nevertheless, I still really like it, just like I like all of them. So I do hope you found this useful. Let me know if you wear any of the C range. I'd love to hear what you think of them. Do give the video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and hit subscribe for lots more perfume reviews coming your way soon. But thanks so much for watching. That's it. So bye for now.